Have you ever wondered how each Grand Theft Auto game begins? From GTA 3's explosive escape to GTA 5's cinematic heist, let's dive into how Rockstar welcomed us into each crime-filled world.
Alright, so GTA 3 starts off with a bank robbery that doesn't exactly go as planned. The main character, Claude, is part of the crew, and everything seems to be going smoothly. Until the twist. Right after the heist, Claude gets betrayed by his own girlfriend, Catalina. Yeah, she shoots him and runs off with the money, leaving him behind to get arrested.
Small time.
After that, we see a news report talking about the failed robbery, and Claude ends up being taken in a prison transport van along with some other prisoners, including a guy named 8-Ball.
Liberty City is in shock today as the police and emergency services deal with the aftermath of a devastating attack on a police convoy this morning. As yet, no details have been released about the prisoners being transferred in the convoy, and no group has claimed responsibility. The convoy left police headquarters early this morning for a routine transfer of felons to Liberty Penitentiary. The attack took place on the Callahan Bridge, leaving few witnesses and the bridge itself severely damaged. Some of the convicts are thought to have perished.
Now here's where things get interesting.
Revelations as to the professionalism of the attack struck police hours afterward, when identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an attack by computer hackers on police headquarters databases. With the Porter Tunnel project,
while the van is crossing Callahan Bridge, suddenly there's an explosion. The Colombian cartel ambushes the van, but they're not there for Claude. They actually want to rescue someone else. But during the chaos, Claude and 8-Ball manage to escape too. The bridge gets destroyed in the process, and now they're on the run, free in Liberty City. And that's how the story of GTA 3 really begins, a silent man, betrayed and left for dead, now trying to survive and rise again in a city full of crime. Now, let's talk about how GTA Vice City kicks off. The game starts with Tommy Vercetti, who's just been released from prison after spending 15 years behind bars. He was in prison for a crime he did for the Forelli crime family in Liberty City, and now he's out, ready to get back to business. But here's the catch. Instead of getting a hero's welcome, Tommy is seen as a bit of a liability.
Be doing very nicely for ourselves, which is, good. Okay, so they're brothers, okay? One operates the business, and the other one does the flying.
The family's not too keen on his return, so they send him down to Vice City to oversee a drug deal. The plan? Simple. Pick up the drugs, exchange them for money, and bring everything back to the Forellis. But, as you can guess, things don't go as planned.
Stay tight, let's go.
Tommy's supposed to meet with a guy called Ricardo Diaz to hand over the drugs.
Got it? 100% pure grade A Colombian, my friend. Let me see.
But as soon as the deal starts, it all goes south. Tommy and his two associates, Harry and Lee, get ambushed. It's a full-on mess. Harry and Lee are killed, the money's gone, and the drugs are stolen. Tommy barely escapes with his life. So now, he's stuck in Vice City, completely betrayed, with no money, no drugs, and definitely no answers. Alright, so here's how it all begins. It's the year 1992, and Carl C.J. Johnson is flying back to Los Santos after 5 long years. The reason? His mother has been murdered. C.J. left the city to escape the gang life, but now, with his mom gone, he's coming home, not really knowing what to expect. As soon as he lands at LS International Airport, you can feel it. There's tension in the air. CJ grabs his bag, looking tired, stressed, maybe even guilty. He hasn't been home in years, and now he's back for a funeral. But before he can even take a breath, boom, a police car pulls up. And it's not just any cops. It's Officer Tenpenny, Pulaski, and a new guy named Hernandez.
I'll take that, Hernandez.
Hey, that's my paper, man. That's money.
This is drug money.
My money, man.
Hey, don't worry about it.
These aren't the good guys, these are the dirtiest cops in the city. They grab CJ like he's a criminal.
To be back? You haven't forgotten about us, have you, boy?
Hell no, Officer Tenpenny. I was just wondering what took y'all so long.
Get in the car.
Ease up, man. Damn.
Throw him in the back of their car and start messing with his head.
Watch your head.
Tenpenny's got that crooked smile, like he's enjoying every second.
Stupid Mexican. Oh, hey, sorry.
My bag. Hey, man, my bag.
How you been, Carl? How's your wonderful family?
I'm here to bury my mom.
I came to bury my mom's,
Yeah, I guess I
but
did.
Tenpenny doesn't care.
So what else you got shaking, Carl?
Nothing. I live in Liberty City now.
CJ is like, I'm clean, man.
Shit.
Nah, you ain't never been clean, Carl.
Well, what do we got here?
He tells CJ that a police officer, Officer Pendlebury, has been killed, and guess what? They're pinning it on CJ. Dude literally just got off the plane, and he's already being set up. CJ is confused, angry, trying to keep calm, but you can see it in his face. He knows this isn't gonna end well.
Yeah, don't bullshit him, Carl.
What the fuck you want from me this time?
When we want you, we'll find you. In the meantime, try not to gun down any more officers of the law.
Y'all can't leave me here. This baller's country.
I thought you said you was innocent, Carl.
Then, just like that, Tenpenny and the boys don't even take him home. Nope, they kick him out of the car in the middle of Ballast territory.
Oh, shit. Here we go again. Worst place in the world. Rolling Heights baller country. Now, I ain't represented Grove Street in 5 years, but the ballers won't give a shit.
Come on, we gotta get this thing ready.
Now it's year 2008, and our guy Nico Bellic is arriving in Liberty City, a gritty, cold, chaotic version of New York. Liberty City. Cold, ruthless, unforgiving. A place where dreams are born, and more often, crushed. As the screen fades in, we find ourselves on the deck of a rusty cargo ship named the Platypus, sailing into Liberty City under the cover of night. The skyline stretches out in the distance, towering, glowing, and intimidating. And standing there, alone with a duffel bag, is Nico Bellic. This isn't just another immigrant story. Nico didn't come here for sunshine and shopping. He's here for something far deeper. A purpose. A past that's still chasing him. And maybe a chance to escape it. He looks tired, not just from the journey, but from everything that came before. He's spent the last several days at sea, and the entire voyage feels like it's carrying the weight of his decisions, regrets, and maybe even revenge. As the ship docks, Nico grabs his worn-out duffel bag. He's got almost nothing on him, no car, no job, no backup plan. Just a name and a promise. And that name is Roman, his cousin. Now Roman's been feeding Nico these stories for years, big American success. Nico, maybe tired of running, maybe hoping to believe, finally takes the bait. So now here he is, stepping onto the land of dreams, only to find that Liberty City isn't shining gold. It's cold, dark, and smells like garbage and broken promises. As Nico gets off the ship and walks into the terminal, there he is, Roman Bellic, his cousin, waiting for him, arms open like they're still kids back in Eastern Europe. Roman is loud, full of energy, grinning ear to ear. He's dressed like he's rich, talking fast, pulling Nico into a hug like nothing's wrong. But there's something off. Nico is looking around, quietly observing, as Roman starts talking a mile a minute about his cab business, the women, the American lifestyle.
Oh,
shit, man. I'm still a touch drunk.
Touch?
My cousin is here!
Whoa,
We got to rule the world!
Come on, relax.
Whatever, buddy. Just take over the world someplace else,
Yeah,
all right?
buddy.
You're in the
Hey,
goddamn way.
Screw
Screw you all! My cousin is here! Nico Bellic! Here's the fucking man, bitches!
Then he pulls up in a beat-up old taxi. And right there, Nico knows. This isn't what Roman promised. Not even close. But Nico? He doesn't say anything. He knows better than to believe in fairy tales. They both get into the cab and start driving. Roman's doing most of the talking, trying to keep the dream alive. So finally GTA 5 kicks off in a snowy town called Ludendorff, North Yankton, about 9 years before the main story begins. We see a group of masked men storming into a small bank. These are Michael, Trevor, and Brad. They quickly round up the hostages, place explosives on the vault, and blow it open. It's loud, intense, and fast-paced. Michael's giving orders, keeping things under control.
There's enough here for us all.
They grab the cash and start heading for the exit, but then, the alarm goes off. Now the pressure's on. They take a hostage and try to push through the back, but that part doesn't go smoothly.
I got him! I saw your face, I'll remember you.
We forget 1,000 things every day. How about you make sure this is one of them?
Trevor ends up knocking out the guard after a tense standoff. They're robbing the place, and from the way they move, you can tell they've done this before. The crew escapes into the snowy fields, but the cops are already outside waiting. What follows is a high-stakes shootout. Bullets flying, sirens blaring, the whole thing starts falling apart.
Back the fuck down! Get in their faces!
Let's go!
Now that they've reached their getaway vehicle, things feel like they might finally go smoothly. The crew hops in, Michael in the front seat, Brad behind him, and Trevor beside him. The car roars to life as they pull out, speeding down the icy streets. They're not out of the woods yet, sirens are getting louder, and you can already feel the tension building. Trevor, as always, is shouting out random things, like he's enjoying the chaos too much. But even with Trevor's antics, they're still focused on getting away. They manage to get to a getaway car, but the driver bails out and gets shot. So now, they have to drive themselves through the snowy back roads while under fire. Eventually, they crash the car and continue on foot. So, that's where we leave it, Michael and his crew heading towards a dangerous getaway, the tension rising, and the future uncertain. It's a chaotic start to what's going to be a wild ride through Los Santos and beyond. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Grand Theft Auto, hit that like button and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Which GTA game had the most unforgettable opening for you? And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our detailed breakdowns of all the GTA classics.